The first is organization structure. We can define organization structure as a structure which is established by the top management as a formal decision making process through which jobs are divided, grouped, and coordinated, and formal relationships are outlined. So, there are five things in the organization structure. First, it is a formal framework. Secondly, in which the tasks are first divided and then grouped. Thirdly, the tasks are coordinated, the jobs are coordinated. And lastly, the formal relationships of reporting are developed to design who will report to whom. Thus, it is a management tool that is instituted to create an environment that ensures human resources know what has to be done by whom, and they do it accordingly and make the best possible use of the resources to achieve the organizational goals. Students, the organization structure can be divided into different types. Let us say one organization structure can be functional organization structure. In the functional organization structure, the different groups which are created as departments are actually the different specializations like finance, manufacturing, marketing, accounts, research. That means the organization is divided on the basis of specialized functions, and these specialized functions are done by the specialist and they are managed by the specialized managers who have professional training in that specialized field. The advantage of the functional organizational is that it is based on specialization. And because the people are specialists in their jobs, in those particular jobs, it leads to efficiency and the organization can get the work done by the specialists who have lot of experience in that field. The second type of organization structure can be divisional organization. In the divisional organization, the entire organization is divided into different units on the basis of autonomous units. So that means, for example, if a big group like General Motor is there, it can have different divisions like Chevrolet, Pontiac, Buick, Cadillac. Similarly, these different divisions, they work totally independently and they are managed for certain tasks by the central headquarter. But the role of central headquarter is to provide the division with the necessary resources and support services. Otherwise, these divisional departments or these divisional classifications, they work totally independently. There is some disadvantage associated with divisional organization. The first is that different divisions might be doing the similar activities which can lead to the extra cost being incurred by the organization. For example, there can be finance department in all the divisions. There can be HR department in all the divisions. So accordingly, these organizations might have higher overheads which may not be there in other form of organization structure. The third type of organization structure classification could be the formal organizations and informal organization. Students, formal organization structure is the structure which is established by the top management. One can draw this structure on the form of a chart by putting different job titles and we can also put who is reporting to whom. फॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की वर्किंग को एक क्लैरिटी देता है। ये बताता है कि कौन किसको रिपोर्ट करेगा, कहाँ से कम्युनिकेशन किसके पास जाएगी, कौन किसका बॉस है और किस किस काम के लिए किस किस पर्सन को अकाउंटेबल ठहराया जाएगा। लेकिन स्टूडेंट्स, फॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ साथ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर इनफॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी रहती है। ये इनफॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर टॉप मैनेजमेंट नहीं बनाती, ये ग्रेजुअली इवॉल्व होता है बिकॉज ऑफ द सोशल इंटरेक्शन अमंग द एम्प्लॉइज। दे फॉर्म सर्टन ग्रुप्स, दे डेवलप बॉन्ड्स and they start communicating amongst each other on an informal basis, and these informal organizations can be between the people of different departments or from the people with the different backgrounds. There is no clear cut authority relationships clearly defined in the informal organization. Students, these informal organization structures, they play very important role in the organization because manager can use these informal organization structure to motivate the members, to spread his communication, और साथ ही साथ एक मैनेजर को इनफॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर को बहुत क्लोजली ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए क्योंकि कई बार इसके थ्रू बड़े र्यूमर्स और ग्रेप वाइन फैल सकती हैं, और अगर उसको इन चीज़ों के बारे में टाइमली ना पता चले तो कई बारी इनफॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर में फैली हुई इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की वर्किंग को नेगेटिवली अफेक्ट कर सकती है। नाउ लेट अस मूव टू वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एलिमेंट ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजिंग। इट इज कॉल्ड डेलीगेशन। Students, delegation can be defined as assigning of responsibility with a corresponding authority by superior to subordinates to enable the subordinates to get a particular task accomplished.